know what time it is. Let's do this thing. We'll just get the chat set up. Put a little message in there. There we go. And we are live. Let's go do some raider quests.
Looks like we got ourselves a good, safe spot to take a breather. turn up, you're dead. Some goddamn fire support!
Hey, what's up, Kathy? How you doing today? Hey, GT. I appreciate you very much. How have you been? How's Fallout 76 been going? Oh, my aim's off this morning. Usually I'm dead-eye. Wait for the coffee to kick in. Good morning, everyone. Just grabbing some coffee and warming up Boston. That's good to hear. I think I decided that I can't play 76 and Fallout 4 at the same time. I think my brain just needs to focus on one of them. Because they're so similar, but yet just enough differences.
Who's there? What's that?
A little much. We just got in here, bud.
What is it?
So I'm supposed to collar a super mutant master here.
A noise.
I've never done that, so we'll see how it goes. I expect
A noise. Hello? Someone there? No more games! Something's out there. Gonna splatter your brains! We ain't alone. Stupid noises. There, I can hear you. But I'm still standing. What? I hear something. You wait today. It was nothing. Time to should have known better.
Shit. We get something good out of this.
Good fight, human. You die well. It's gonna be a good fight.
Damn. This ain't over.
Just stand still.
There's so many grenades up there. Alright, back this way. Thanks, GT. Have a great day. And we'll see you later on your stream tonight.
You're property of Mason in Nuka Town now. Get going.
Only one of us survives this, and it won't be.
Let's have some fun.
Ronan!
It's one of those cases where everybody inside the building just followed me outside the building. Let's see. Welcome to corporate HQ.
You're gonna regret it. That was fun.
Go at the same time. Yeah, we're in the right place. So we're gonna go to Slocum Joe's HQ to get the coffee and donut workshop pack.
A little too quiet here for me, boss. Getting guilty.
Overactive sensors. Nothing more.
You know how they say some places are too quiet?
Is some by order of the Institute. You must.
Strange. Okay. Let's go back to Nuka World.
Everyone.
Remember to show your park admission stuff to get half off an order of Nuka fries at Cappy's Cafe in Nuka Town, USA.
Welcome to the Nuka-Cola World of Refreshment, now featuring a river of Nuka-Cola Quantum. Nuka-Cola Quantum. Twice the calories, twice the carbohydrates, twice the caffeine, Nuka-Cola and twice the taste. In the year 2042, when our founder, John Caleb Bradburton, was a budding chemist. It took almost 2 years to perfect the formula, but in late 2044, Mr. Bradburton was finally successful, and Nuka-Cola was born. He dreamt of a delicious soft drink that would provide focus and 120% it quickly surpassed other lesser beverages to become America's #1 favorite soft drink. Out west, they enjoy regional favorites such as the classy Nuka-Cola Quartz and refreshingly patriotic Nuka-Cola Victory.
Not today.
for those that prefer a timeless root-based beverage, they pick up a delicious Nuka-Cola Wild. Out west, they enjoy regional favorites, such as the classic Nuka-Cola Quart and patriotic Nuka-Cola Victory. Actively producing Nuka-Cola. Here in the mixing area, we combine just a hint of 17 select fruit flavors to produce that unique Nuka-Cola taste. Here in the bottling chamber, we carefully pour each delicious liquid into space-age rocket bottles. And now for a special surprise. This is the newest member of our family, Nuka-Cola Quantum. This isn't just for show, folks. Quantum contains a top secret additive to give you a nuclear boost of energy. And now for a special surprise. This is where we produce the newest member of our family.
You gonna build me something nice? boss, can I ask you something?
Sure thing, Gage.
Okay, I mean, I was wondering. We've been running together for a while now. You ain't afraid to take what you want. And don't let anybody get in your way. Got more guts than most folks. I guess what I'm wondering is, why? What's behind all this for you?
I just like being able to do whatever the hell I want.
It's a good way to live, as long as it don't get you killed. You ask me, this whole damn world is here just to tear you down. Decks stacked against you from the very beginning. Most folks are too stupid to realize it. They just sort of stumble through, managing to scrape together some shitty little life for themselves. They struggle every day until something catches them off guard, and then that's it. Lights out.
It's the best most people can do, Gage.
Man, that's bullshit. Some are just too stupid to see the world for what it is. Some just don't have the guts to stand up to it. But then some folks are too aware of it, you know? They see the world for how fucked up it is. And so they decide they're gonna have it all. Right now. All the booze, all the chems, all the caps. And they don't care how they get it. In fact, if they can take it from others, they feel like they're getting the upper hand. Only, they ain't. Fucking raiders. They get so greedy, so focused on right now, they make some shitty mistakes. Wind up dead. Hell, maybe some of them are trying to get killed.
And what about you, Gage? Which type of person are you?
As far as I'm concerned, I ain't either of them. All these people. They either try too hard or not enough. Maybe not at all. You and me, though, we're different. We know how to walk the line between fighting for what we deserve and getting out of control. Don't know about you, but I had this shit figured out early. Grew up in your average crap-hole settlement with parents that meant well, but they were pushovers. Watched them get smacked around by raider gangs for years, handing over whatever they had to keep their lives. One day, I'm watching them cower in front of some punk with a gun, and it just hits me. I ain't gonna end up like this, I says to myself. So I bail. I'm what, 12 years old? Didn't matter. I'd seen enough of the world to know how shit works.
That was really brave of you, Gage.
The hell it was. Survival, that's all. I knew if I stuck around, I'd wind up like them. I bounced around for a few years, taking whatever jobs I could to pay for food, one way or another. I was running for a caravan for a while. Did some scavenging, did odd jobs for settlements. No matter what, one thing never changed. When the raiders came through, everyone rolled over. Raiders took what they wanted, moved on, and that was that. Didn't take long before I finally figured out where I'd really been heading all along. Next time a gang came through, I joined. Worked my way up over the years, and now here we are. Running with you now? Seems like it was all worth it.
You made the right choice, Gage.
Yeah, I sure did. I'm just saying. It feels like you get it. Whatever you've been through, you can relate. Good to have someone like that around, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, enough being sentimental, I suppose. Let's go kill some shit. things more interesting.
Hey, Snicker. I don't know what I was doing trying to stream without you. Because I was just all alone. People only come to talk to you. How you doing today? Right on. I hope you have a nice lunch.
But I'm still standing. Finders keepers, am I right?
Ooh, taquitos. There's always time for a tasty taquito. Hey, I just reached level 84 and I have 84 subscribers. This is what I want to do.
Something's good.
So this is on my second character. This is not my main character. This is the character that I stayed in Sanctuary for almost 70 levels before I left Sanctuary. And it has created a strange wasteland, because I've done no quests, so there's no Brotherhood, there's no Minutemen. It's a strange world. Yeah, at the moment, just a little ambush action here, Snicker. I really had no plan with my stream this morning. It was more of the idea that if I'm going to play anyways, what's the harm in streaming it, you know? I mean, I don't want to go head-to-head with somebody else in our group as far as being competitive like that, but if there's nobody streaming at the moment, just give it a second. The next wave of will be around in a moment. This happens sometimes. They'll spawn inside of this house, and then they're stuck in there because they're too big to get out of the door. So it's just shoot the fish.
hostile life sign.
I should put a sign on that house that says like Yaguai in a barrel. Hey, have you ever seen this? Look at this car. We all know where this car normally is, right? You can't move this car. Look at this car. I have fucked this car up. It's all janky. This is from Explosions. It's all janky over here. Go look at it in your game. And it's nowhere near where it is right here. But I can't do anything with it. It's just
Let's have some fun. What's all this? Look who it is.
get on the roof. Snicker. So I have done it at Taffington. I've done it at Central. I've done it at where else? I feel like I'm forgetting. But I don't know. So every settlement has predetermined spawn points for enemy attacks. The ambush kits just using the same ones, you know, that you would normally see for the settlement being under attack, you know, and then you travel there with enemies. And those are set spawn points. The larger settlements are more likely to have multiple spawn points, and that kind of factors in, because what happens is the longer you go, within a session, the enemies will start spawning further and further away from their spawn point if they can't access that spawn point. So like if you're doing your action right on top of the area where they're supposed to come in, then they will just spawn a little further back and a little further back. And so the bigger the settlement is, like something that can happen here with Sanctuary, I've had this happen many times, and it's kind of fun, to be honest. is the battle will just start taking place further and further out in this area. Which again is kind of fun, because there's nothing really like that in the vanilla game, where you just sort of have an open field like this and dozens of enemies spawning in and everybody's hiding behind trees, and you know, it's actually pretty cool. But I guess I say all that to say that even that when the smaller settlements have that problem, it's maybe a little more problematic than when the big settlements do. So they're doing an update for this game on Tuesday, and what do you bet you that they're not going to do anything with the settlement ambush kit stuff, right? We'll see. I mean, I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but I guess I was being. Hey Snicker, you'll appreciate this because you're watching everybody's builds and stuff, right? Check this out. You see this? See what I'm doing here? Watch this. Now that is pretty cool. Just using shelves as a way to move around the exterior of the building, because like I can just use these shelves and cross around the exterior of the building just on the wall there. Same with the shelves up here. Just gives a little extra place to go, because this building is all about staying alive and just letting, 20, 30 enemies come at you, but having a building that's designed in such a way to keep you going. Similar with like this over here. Do you see the way those sort of split together? So it all came from just doing multiple iterations. And you let them path up to you, and path up to you, and path up to you. It's like the boxcar that's there in the middle of the house. There's a gap of about 2 feet between the edge of the boxcar and the walkway. And that's just enough gap to fall through if you slow down while you're moving. Man, I'm all out of ammo. Or you can just run over the gap if you don't slow down.
There must be someone who can help you in Concord.
Yeah, you hear Codsworth line, there must be someone who can help me in Concord. That's because Codsworth is still in his, stand in front of our old house. I've done nothing to address it. Jezebel, honey, I sent you to the Mechanist lair like 3 days ago. Get out of here. Some of that action. I'm gonna have to get some bullets after this. I have used up all my ammunition. It's gonna be a close call. I don't know if this is the problem. I can't use this cosmic cannon rifle anywhere near companions. It's just way too much splash damage. I guess we'll be back on the splatter cannon, but try not to annoy everybody with excessive automatic gunfire first thing in the morning. Rad scorpions. To be fair, Jezebel is also stuck. I can't bury it in the way. There's a Yao guy on my mailbox.
But I'm straight. We're in for a fight. Now you're dead.
That would make quite a picture there. Okay, yeah, this is the other thing that can happen here at sanctuaries. Once in a while, the enemies will spawn at this spawn point, and that will bring in the settlers that I have over here. That's why you see I just have a few guards around this cul-de-sac, and they're really just here to make sure that no enemies get back here, because this is where I have just a few stores and some people set up so that I can get what I need to keep business going. But obviously, bringing enemies back over there is a terrible idea, because everybody gets killed. So I shouldn't have done anything. Hey, Noodle. How are you, Noodle? Are you feeling any better? I hope you're getting enough sleep. We got a problem. We have a severe lack of ammunition. And the boss just spawned. Oh boy. We're in trouble. Actually, you know what? I might have... Let's see. I may have another weapon we can switch to here. Yeah, this will work. Alright, yeah, we'll take these, because we need something to save our bacon right now. Alright, Buff Jet. I'm doing okay, Noodle, thank you. I'm just waking up and, you know, getting a little something going on. That's right. Sorry, Jezebel. Don't hate me. always trapped like that. Tankier than Fallout 76. Thank you, Snicker. I hope you have a great rest of your day as well. And good luck. Don't work too hard. Whoa! You ever seen that before? I've never seen that. I iced myself. I'm Mr. Freeze. Which is funny because the character Mr. Freeze,
Son of a motherfucking fuck!
his wife was Nora, right? Same as ours. Cryo-frozen, right? You know what I'm talking about? Mr. Freeze from Batman. Gabe, get out of the damn way. Yeah, the bosses are very bullet spongy. But to be fair, I'm not nearly as powerful as I could be. For level 84, you would normally expect that I would have gotten a lot more magazines and bobbleheads than I have, but I haven't been around very much because I did 70 levels in Sanctuary. Hold on a sec. Me too. Have a good day. Just saying goodbye to my lady there. Need something powerful here. Oh, he got out. I'm not going to be able to use any of those explosives around the enemies. Although you can pretty much do whatever you want to Codsworth.
fucking kill!
Thanks, Noodle. It's one of those cases, I guess, if you sort of looked at pictures, you're like, who cares? But it's so fun to use. The only thing that's not fun right now is the bullet sponginess of blue. I need to get up on the roof and let him have a nuka grenade. Did he just say chop? Thanks, Nova. Oh, shit. Yeah, the Mirelurk King, his projectiles will interact with your projectiles. You gotta be careful. Oh, I'm getting bamboozled right now. And this is why I don't decorate with junk for settlement ambush kit. Let's go turn that damn flag off before they send more. My goodness. Whew. Thanks, Noodle. Made a cigarette after that. All that for a Safe Crackers combat armor arm. Now that is just bad loot. And where were you, Gage? Where were you when we needed you so? Gutted. Yeah. Another thing that doesn't come across at all, like in pictures, is the flags. These, unlike the other flags, these flags actually wave. I mean, may not be the best animation in the world, but it is an animation, which is better than the other flags that just sit there.
You gonna build me something nice?
The best part about doing the animal lore ambush kit is you get to live off of death claw steaks. That's good eating right there. Thank everybody for checking out this stream. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, here you go, Noodle. You like the old parkour? I love this. As you can get from this roof, watch how fast you can get from this roof to that building over there. Unless you fall. What is going on with my weight? Let's do this. There, no more problems now. Alright, take two. You get from this roof all the way over here so fast. Just going by the rooftops. And look, Codsworth is still just right here in front of the old house. Trash Can Carla, she cannot get her Brahmin up and down the street, so they all get jammed up. But yeah, we got a few levels out of that. We got some meat. Got plenty of meat for sustenance. I would say this one was just following the intuition. I will show you here in a second. We'll go to Starlight. So this is on my second save file here. This is my Quartermain save file. This is the one that stayed in Sanctuary for about 70 levels. And Sanctuary is the only settlement that I have built. So the plan with this save file is to kind of create an evergreen builder's save file where I have everything unlocked and tons of build materials, but nothing is actually built. And so I can just go at any time and build anywhere You know, like I could go build at Red Rocket right now, you know, make a video. I could go build at Starlight or Ten Pines or Sunshine. I could go build at any of them at the drop of a hat and make a video. And then just scrap the whole thing and carry on. That's kind of the idea of this save file. So it's taken me a couple months to get the playthrough up to this point, but it's getting close now to where I have all the settlements free and clear, ready to use, ready to build on, but there's nothing there. And so no supply lines, not congesting the game up with anything. I haven't done the Jewel of the Commonwealth. I haven't even gone to Concord yet to meet Preston Garvey. It's a strange playthrough. It's hard to explain it all in just a couple seconds. But yeah, this one just started with like the ground level and then building that up from there. And there's all sorts of little things that I've discovered. So like, for example, look at this wall here where I have these angled pieces. What that allows you to do is you can stand over here and chuck a grenade through to the other side, right? So someone can't shoot you, but you can grenade them. Same with chucking a grenade like over the top through there. So when you come up here, you have multiple paths that you could go, right? When you come up to the second floor, you can come over here. You can come over here. You can come over here. And when you mention it, or when you ask about like the vision and iteration or instinct and stuff, like iteration produces things like this locker. What is the point of this locker? This locker is cover so that someone can, like, well, me, I can stand back here and I know that over there where I'm looking is one of the main places that enemies come from, right? So if I'm taking up a position here in the front of the building in order to fire over there, maybe I'm ducking back and forth behind this wall, this locker allows me to fall back to here and again still get cover while peeking around it, because a lot of the enemies will have missile launchers and gamma guns. They will even get a fat man at certain points, and so you need that cover. So everything's all about being able to run all around. The roof was another one, or this whole area up here. This is all iteration, because the building initially stopped at this roof, the inner roof. Hey, Art, how you doing today? What you eating? Who's on fire? Give us the rundown. So the second roof up above comes because if you're standing on this roof, right, and there's nothing up above, what's going to happen? Well, they're going to chuck Molotov cocktails and grenades and everything at you, and those are all going to hit you. So the second roof up above protects you from those things. So you can be up here on the roof and defending to down there. And again, that's why we have like this little slit here, because that's a primary attack point over there. And so you can be up on the roof. And then now let's look to over here. So everybody knows you always want the high ground in a fight, right? Because as somebody approaches you from below, the first thing that becomes visible to you is their head. So you can see their head, and they do not yet have their weapon high enough to hit you. Well, that's a tremendous disadvantage for them, right? So you create the multiple points where as I fall back, right, so I'm being attacked and I'm backing up and I'm falling back, and I'm putting my attacker at a disadvantage because their head is visible to me before they can do anything to get me. So you just continue to fall back as you're coming up. And you can get all the way to this point back here where you can then just circle back around. And the enemies can't do that. The enemies, like you just saw Gage do there, he's just going to fall down. He's not going to be able to follow you. The box cars are also tremendous defense, right? So pretty much every house that has a garage, I put a stairs and a box car so I can just quickly run up and in. What's going on here? This one doesn't connect as smooth as I thought. Need to raise that. You just go up and in like that, so I can run all across the roofs. Oops. And this symbol here, see these lines, these horizontal lines with the X in the middle? Thanks, Art. Yeah, it's like it is kind of like a double layer there. Do you see this? The neon white lights, the horizontal lines with the X in the middle. If you go on to Wikipedia, you will see that our character Nate is from the 108th Regiment, which is a real-life regiment from this part of the country. And this is kind of their logo. If you go and look them up, that's what that is. So this there's more going on here than might meet the eye. This might seem like a bizarre construction, but I've done my research. Thank you, Noodle. That is Army, yes. That is Army. Army branch. Uh-oh. Get out of this ridiculous costume. So yeah, Quartermain looks a little different than my other character. Quartermain is a bit more on the beef head side. Meathead? Beefcake. You put those words together. Beef head. I had gathered some of those lovely red canisters and had them laying all around in here. Oh, there's still one back there. But yeah, they just started disappearing after a while, as things like to do. Beefed. Yeah, this is Quartermain. Oh yeah, we were gonna go look at Starlight real fast. Let's get some daylight. And let's go take a gander at the only other thing that I've built, which I just started last night, so it's nothing impressive. I don't know how you guys build. Well, I guess a little bit I do, but I tend to start by making something that you might call bad, and then iterating on it, removing a lot of it. My stuff tends to change, you know, where you would watch it in the beginning and say, like, what's going on here? And then by the time you get to the end, you know, say, oh, well, this is more refined. So I just started putting this together last night. If you were to Google, like, good FPS map design, you would see that this looks like the beginner intermediate side. this is not refined up to the expert level. This is just a very basic little thing I threw together last night. I've not tested it yet. I wanted to do a few more adjustments to it. But you see I've gone through here, and this is what I'm so excited to do, is I've taken things like your Schiller to get the brick pieces down there all at an equal level, right? Stick those wall pieces in the ground. And that's all done using a Schiller. And I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to do fun ambush kit stuff using the nuanced build tricks that you guys do, right? Because you guys are all doing them to make cool places, you know? Cool places to look at and to check out. You know, very aesthetically focused. And I'm really excited to try to say, well, what can we do with action? You know, what can we do with action while keeping that higher level of aesthetic? Yeah, this is the only other thing that I've started to put together. Just to get some wildness going on. All of my settlements are empty. There's no Brotherhood yet. It's an eerie map if you don't start any quests. It becomes very strange. But I was thinking last night about, as I was going to sleep, about ripping most of this down and taking things into a different direction. So, for example, I was thinking about making these clusters. So what I was thinking of is taking like a cluster of posts. And you kind of actually have to use a Schiller to be able to get the posts closer, because you see how they just want to snap once you get within 2 feet or so. So we're going to have to grab a Schiller, get these posts closer together. And it's time for everybody's favorite part of settlement building, which is the Schiller hunt. Please cue the Schiller hunt music while we hunt for the Schiller. There it is. It was right behind me. All right. Pardon me. Now let's get these things a little closer together. It's funny you say piecemeal builds there need to be trashed, because on my other playthrough, that's kind of how my Starlight looks as well. I have like 3 or 4 disconnected experiments, you know, just little builds. One of them was like a thought of like, well, how can I make a prefab blueprint, you know, like what's a prefab house blueprint that I could make? It would be kind of interesting, but I could just like rubber stamp it around the Commonwealth, you know. So there's one of those. There's another one that's like a little miniature hotel, kind of, using the different 4-colored doors. It's like a way to keep settlers visible, because, you know, sometimes you go and you're looking for your people and they're sleeping and you got to walk all around or ring the bell and wait for them to show up. So it's just 4 tiny little rooms like a motel with windows on them where I can just quickly walk by and see which settlers are where if I'm looking for people. But yeah, the point is, like you said, it's just little different piecemeal things. Yeah, Noodle. Testing zone seems to be the very popular thing to do with it. Just as I'm doing with it here. So we'll get these things in a nice little cluster. And then the thought was, make a top, a round top. Like here. Get the top on the schiller. Now this is where we might have to get tricky. We might need to see if about the arrow and the rug trick on this one. So is that the part that you still have up, or is that the part that you scrapped? The part with the box cars and the glass-walled runway. Hey, Bandito. Welcome along. Thanks for dropping in. Art, I know the feeling. What am I doing? Gotta get this guy. Let's see if this works. That might not be flat enough. Nope, not flat enough. Also, I don't know if all 4 pieces are going to stick together. Let's see how this works. We'll see if it'll work. Oh, the cars. Yeah, I left them because I thought if I'm going to have a great big old firefight here, why would I get rid of the cars? I want them to blow up and make good content, right? All right, I think we might be able to do this. So we just need to get the lower ones flush. Like so. Yeah, this is totally going to work. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be awesome. Hell yeah. Interesting. Yep, that'll do her. Yeah, I just need to get that tall one down. Oh yeah. Probably wasn't the most efficient way to do this, but we live and learn, don't we? You know what, Art, the only thing I've ever done with this is I made a huge inverted red cross. I think if you go on my Reddit, I think you can see that in my post history. I'm not like a Satanist or anything like that. I just play Doom. And if you ever play Doom, you know that they do inverted crosses and other imagery in there. Hey, we got a lurker, guys. Jump on him. Welcome along, Chief. I haven't seen you in a minute. I hope you are doing well. I want to thank everybody for swinging by the stream today, and I really appreciate everybody who's able to give the stream a like as well. It really helps. It truly does. I want to thank everybody who has subscribed as well. Or if you haven't yet, please do. We want to get up to 100 subscribers. And then we're going to stop. If anybody subscribes over 100, I'm kicking you out. Okay? But yeah, I used the red light boxes, and I made a... I actually kind of liked it. Now that I think back to it, there was a time, I don't know, within the last year, which I'd be curious when it was for you, Art. When did you start hanging out with this group? But yeah, it was within the last year where I was making something like this strange Doom-inspired thing here. And then I thought, oh, well, that's too weird. People are going to think I'm weird, right? Because I was putting it on the Reddit, and over there on the Reddit, they just like what they like, It's a lot of elitism. It's a lot of PC master race. Fuck them. I don't dabble with the Fallout 4 settlements Reddit anymore. It's the most negative place. There's no reason that anybody should really be getting things downvoted over there. If somebody has put together a settlement, it's some kind of reasonable effort. They've done a reasonable job to share that with the public. If you don't like it, just move on, right? The idea that you're going to downvote somebody's creativity, that you're going to put down what somebody has shared, fuck them. Fuck that subreddit. Anyhow. Yeah, Noodle, I mean, I don't want to start something because I know we have people in our community that moderate that subreddit, but they're just not doing it. They're busy people, and they've taken on this job to moderate over there, but they're just too busy to really do it properly. You know what I mean? For example, as mods, they should at least be showing support to posts. I mean, you shouldn't have posts over there that just sit at 0, right? Like somebody downvotes them, they never get a single upvote, they sit at 0, and it's an entirely reasonable upload, right? And all that it is it's PC master race people. These people who play on PC with tons of mods, and they don't bat an eye to put down another creative person, to hate on the creative output of another person, which is just inhuman. There's no reason to ever besmirch a creative. If you have somebody who is in good faith, just trying to be creative with their life, right? To use their time and their energy here on planet Earth to spend a few minutes to make something and then share that with other people, asking nothing in return. If you don't enjoy that, just move on. You don't need to be mean to that person, right? Game Time had to run. She had a busy day, but she did swing by earlier. All right, sorry, I'm just walking in circles and talking. Let's get back to business. Yeah, Noodle, I mean, spoiled maybe, you like my, look at that speed limit sign sitting up there. We'll see how long it lasts. Yeah, I mean, it's spoiled in the sense of like, we all make the decision to be reasonable to each other, right? Yeah, that's what I did, Chief. You know, I don't engage with that subreddit anymore, but I do want to put out that PSA, right? I do want to do that public service here on my channel to let people know, don't waste your time over there, don't get involved over there. But yeah, Noodle, as far as like what we're used to over here, yeah, it's because we're all making the decision to be kind and to treat others how we want to be treated, right? Like, no one is making us follow the golden rule. We choose to do that, right? We come into chat and we say hello and how are you, and we're all nice and pleasant to each other. No one's making us be that way. We value it, you know? I mean, that means so much to me that there's a dozen or 24 people that I've never met in real life, and every time I show up in Sean's chat, y'all say, hi, how you doing? Good to see you. And I reciprocate that, right? Because what more could you want in life than for just kindness from strangers? Shit, we're going to change the name of this stream to Sunday Morning Church. Ezekiel 25:17. You will know. With great vengeance and furious anger. What is that quote? Yeah, Noodle, and you're one of the what do they call it? You're one of the cornerstones of that whole experience, right? People who come in and set a tone. Yeah, there you go, Art. It's like I heard UFC fighter Paul Felder talking last night in Philadelphia, which is where he's from. He's a Philly boy. And, yeah, there you go, Fallout Church. I heard him talking last night at the UFC 330. He just lost his mother sometime over the last few days. And he was talking about how she was such a sweet woman unless you pissed her off, and then you were going to know that you pissed her off. And I think a lot of us relate to that, right? Where it's like, I'm just going to be a pretty lighthearted goofball, you know? I just want to be silly and relax and have a good time and not think too hard about anything when I'm in Fallout World, you know? And I think most of us feel that same way too, right? Like, we have a more serious side, we have a deeper side, a harsher side, but we have no interest in bringing that side to video games, right? Video games are about having fun. You know, I've had to teach this to children before, which is like, if we're crying and yelling and things like this, getting frustrated during video game time, We're not understanding what video game time is about. It is only supposed to be a good time. It's like ice cream. I fucking love ice cream. You know? I ate way too much ice cream. And magically not fat. But ice cream is a happy thing. If there's yelling or tears or anything like that involved with ice cream time, something has gone very wrong. It should just be a happy time.
Sun's going down.
That's how I feel about
Be a
games,
little easier to
streams.
sneak up on folks now.
Yeah, that Pulp Fiction quote. Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee. Right? Good old Pulp Fiction. That sounds like Sunday morning Fallout. Repressed Irish Catholic Southside Chicago. Ooh. Yeah, that would be fun. Oh, in case anyone wasn't here earlier when we mentioned this, go look at this car in your game. I have jacked this car up. It's it's from Explosions. I'm also curious if anyone could tell me, when you have explosions in your game now, you know, from grenades, for example, do the edges of your screen tear with a myriad of horizontal lines? Is that something that happens in your game? Because that's something that happens in my game. I've never seen any other video game have that happen from grenades. I don't know if it's something that I've done from just excessive explosions inside of a space like this. Video card, but I'm on a PS5. Yeah, it doesn't happen every time. It doesn't happen with every grenade. And it only happens at the edges of the screen. So the left and the right edges of the screen is the only place that it happens. There we go. Everything in its right place. Yeah, I don't think that it has happened yet in this stream. I could definitely share a video or something of it happening. Boxcar doors, if you ever get into doing Settlement Ambush Kit, I'm a big fan of the boxcar doors. And here, as you see, I kind of have them set up like a little bit like as if they were a garage door. Just so you have some movable cover. Because nothing is going to penetrate through there. Yeah, that wouldn't be a TV calibration issue, but yeah. I do find that Bethesda games require a lot of monitor calibration because there's no setting within the game for your visuals. You know, most games will give you a brightness slider, contrast, saturation, stuff like that. Not Bethesda. And there's no field of view either. That's wild. What's happening with the Tesla coils, Art? Like, what kind of TV do you have, and what kind of like, what's the issue? What are you seeing? No, Cappy, I'll show you what it looks like. Look, this is all we have for display settings. That's it. No brightness, contrast, field of view, nothing. And there's no reason for it. Yeah, PC is hands down, far and away, no argument, the best platform to play this game on. 100%. I should have my head checked playing it on PlayStation. Like, this is not the way. But here we are. This is for Noodle. I want to check out the old cowboy hat. I know we had some fans of the Cowboys out there.
Sun's going down. Be a little easier to sneak up on folks now.
You got to say it a little more country, Gage. Yeah, sun's going down. Sun's going down. Sun's going down. Well, sun's going down now. Why can't I find a light in front of my face? They're all behind my face. There we go. Look how big my cheeks are. I got big cheeks. Remember, this is a different playthrough. The one I usually do is Tommy Smoke. This is Quartermain, which is a name that Codsworth will actually say. Of course, that is a reference to the famous British Alan Quartermain, big game hunter. Those cheeks. Look at those cheeks.
Jumping off there don't seem like the smartest decision.
You know, he doesn't look half bad with that cowboy hat. It looks better than on my leaner character. Look at those cheeks, my God. I can't get over it. All right. What's up, Mello? How you doing? Thanks, Noodle. I was getting, well, not bullied because I'm too cool to bully, but old Detour was trying to rib me there about my outfit in my mic check video. How do I know you? I don't know. You tell me, how do I know you? Oh, you mean like the friendly way that I said hello? That's just how I am. I've been around the block and I've been around the way. East Coast, West Coast, Central. See what I mean? So, if you're here on planet Earth, you might as well be hanging out in my backyard. That's just how comfortable I am talking to anybody. If you're from another video game. Art, are you a fan of Eminem? You got to tell me, Art. How much Eminem do you listen to? Okay, good. Good. I never know with this crew because we got people who are in their, what, 50s, 60s. I mean, these might be pearl clutchers. I don't know. Right? But that line you just said there. Reminiscent of Who Knew from the Marshall Mathers LP. Shit, you probably think I'm in your tape deck now. I'm in the back seat of your truck with duct tape stretched out. Duck way the fuck down. Straighten it straight, jump out. Put it over your mouth. Grab your face. What now? You know that whole line. A senior in 2001. I graduated in 2001 at the ripe age of 16 with 1 year of college credit. 71 and proud of it. I'm 84. Orwellian. 71. You got some good times. You got some real good times on that one. Make a popular live stream by drawing people's comments. Wait. Hold on. Stop the phone. Oldie Noodle was 11 in 01? I this whole time I've been thinking that you were a senior citizen because you have oldie in front of your name. You do quaint, cozy builds. I mean, no disrespect. I love your builds. You know this. But I thought you were a sweet old lady. I didn't know you were younger than me. Show some respect, Noodle. Respect your elders. Drawing. Well, usually what I would do to draw is I would get a paintball gun. See? And I don't know the name of the game that you mentioned earlier, Mello. If you could clarify. I don't know if you're trolling me, so I don't know. I'm not going to say the name of that you said. But whatever it was that you said there, if you could please explain to us this other game that you say that you come from. For I have been gaming. Yes, tell me more about that. What is that? Is that an indie game? I've been gaming since the late 80s. I'm familiar with most major titles. I have not heard of that game. But there's tons of indie games out there that nobody has heard of. All right. If you're talking about drawing, you want somebody to draw for you, and what you want to use... Okay, yeah, I thought so. There's tons of great indie games out there. And many of them are going to respect you more as a human and as a gamer, as a person with a brain, than mainstream games will. I just need to find... They call me Mellow Yellow. Yeah, I'm in my 40s. I'm at that age. You know how it is. You've been here, Chief. You hit that age where you feel like, all right, I've done it. I made it. You can't take anything from me now. Don't give a fuck what nobody thinks, right? We all hit that. Anyland. You know, Mello, that some of the people that made this very game is Noodle. You know, I if you saw me, I look about 30. I don't have the crow's feet. You won't believe it, but I got a six-pack of abs. I don't know. I'm a strange one. I'm a strange bird. I fuck up that electric guitar like nobody's business. I sing like Kurt Cobain. I'm a strange cat. Anyways, I'm looking for the damn paintball machine. Experts in the chat. Oh, it's under traps, isn't it? No? It's not under traps. It is under traps, yeah. You know, Mello, they had this movie long before my time called The Aristocats. Man, I love that movie. Rah, 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 boom, da, right? The old man goofing around and everything like that. But one of the first things you learn from is you got that tomcat, right? The alley cat. Just a cool cat, man. Right? Jazz. And, yeah, so ever since I was a kid, I just wanted to be a cool cat. All right, man. So, yeah, if you want to draw in the game, I know it's taken me 10 minutes to answer this question, but what you do is you grab yourself a paintball gun. Like, yeah. Let's see if we can... I haven't tried it here. Let's see if we can do it here. O'Malley the Alley Cat. Yeah, you know what it is. All right, so what you do is you plug your paintball gun in, and then you pick it up. And it's going to start painting for you. Yeah, that's right. Live for the first time. Only on my channel. Painting with the paintball gun. So you will get about that many shots out of it, and then you will need to repair it. And that's going to get costly. Because you need circuitry, which don't come cheap. I look like Cillian Murphy and David Duchovny had a baby. Can you picture that? Does that work for you? Cillian Murphy and David Duchovny had a baby. One thing I love is that, do you see that sliver of light? See right there where my crosshair is? That sliver of light coming through? I like that. You know what, Mello? Given the age that you said that you were, I should have known that you wouldn't know who those people are. Those people are old people. Yeah, you're right. You're correct. I apologize. Those people are too old for you to know. David Duchovny is the guy that played Fox Mulder in The X-Files in the 90s. And Cillian Murphy plays Tommy in Peaky Blinders. You watch Peaky Blinders? If you're not watching Peaky Blinders, you're not, really on the way. Sorry to say. We got to get you on board with Peaky Blinders. All the cool kids start with Peaky Blinders. By order of the Peaky Blinders. I don't know. What are they watching around your age? Is it mostly streamers? Is it mostly TikTok channels and streamers? Who do I watch that's down around your age? Yeah, get into that art. Art, if you like grungy, not really grungy. If you like rock and roll soundtrack with swagger, you know, just cocky attitude. I'm talking Royal Blood and Death from Above 1979. I'm talking Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, right? All that good stuff. Peaky Blinders has a wonderful soundtrack. Mello, I think the number one streamer I probably watch down around that age group is MMA Guru over there on the UFC side of things. I watch some MMA Guru, and that's a little bit of where I do stay kind of plugged into what's going on with the youths. Chief, you got the best of it. You got the best of it because you were getting the 70s music, the 80s music. By the time the 90s started, right, you're around your early 20s, so you can go to all the shows. You got a little bit of money, right, so you can afford tickets and CDs. You got the best of it, Chief. Mello, I played soccer for about 10 years growing up. Sweeps. That's right. I either played defense, fullback, or I played sweeps. Sweeper. I have so many quests to start. Soccer is great exercise. You know, I think that's one of the reasons I always stayed a little bit leaner getting up into my 40s is from all that soccer, all that running around. Thank everybody for checking out the stream today and dropping a like for us. That's the thumbs up button. You press that and it tells YouTube that you are as cool as me. See, if you don't press that, it doesn't know. And it thinks I'm the only cool one here. So you got to press the like button, right? It's going to say, well, this person doesn't get it. This person doesn't know what's up, right? And then next time, instead of showing you me, they're going to show you one of these boring old channels that doesn't know how to talk, doesn't know how to use their mouth, right? Has no prosody, no intonation in their voice, won't drop a line for you, right? And it's just going to put you to sleep first thing in the morning, which is not what you want with a morning stream. A morning stream should wake you up. Coffee for your ears. Right? Who's with me? Shout out in the chat if you're with me. Can I get an amen? I appreciate that, Art. I do need a job. I do need some income. And I do live within a short driving distance of Los Angeles. Los Angeles? That's a pretty good list, Chief. Let me drop some names for you from your era. Shit, I almost fucked around and met the Minutemen just now. We need to get out of here. We're not doing nothing but running our mouths. Chief, I got to see the Police when they had that reunion tour. I I got to see Journey, Kansas, Styx, Foreigner. Yeah, you with me? Am I getting some credit in your book now? Huh? Those are wonderful shows, too. Let's go get the power armor. Sentinel power armor. Actually, you know what? We've been going for a couple hours. And we're just running the mouth. And my coffee mug is empty. And my bladder is full. And yeah, I never got to see Bush, but check this out. You think you've seen it all? We ain't even got started. We have not even cracked the surface of the potential of my channel. I told some people like Noodle that we're not even doing it properly yet and won't be until this fall. Because this is what I'm talking about right here. We could be doing this shit right here, right now. We could be getting a little bit of guitar action in here, right? Let's see, how's that song go? Yeah. Mello, it's my stream. You don't like it? You know where to go. Peace. Oh, that was Glycerine. Never alone, not alone all the time. All right, guys, we need to take a break. We're just not doing anything in the game at all, are we? And the reason is well, cup's empty. Yeah, I need more hands. Also, I'm not going to sit here and play whole songs on my stream. Just thinking about you. Yeah, I know that one. And all the things you got that you'll never need. I know that song. All the things you got. I bleed and I bleed too. Yes, I have all the DLCs. We are in the anniversary edition, so we have all the DLC and Creation Club content. And one thing I was trying to figure out though was what's going on with my Coffee and donut shop quest. Yeah, it might be similar chords. It may be similar chords indeed. Ugh, I got the electric here too, but yeah, it's like I said. I mean, it's the reason we haven't brought that into the stream yet because that's like a whole thing, right? I mean, the way that GT does it, I like that. She's got the microphone set up. She has a whole song planned. It's part of her show. People expect it, right? I think it's really cool. But outside of that, it's like, what are you gonna do with it? You know, I'm not gonna sit here and play a cover song. I'm not gonna sit here and like play a whole Bush song. Uh, that's not what the stream is about. Um, but I could see maybe doing something similar to what GT does one day, right? Where it's like kind of make it a little more official part of the show. Um, Mellow, unsolicited advice to make my channel blow up. Come on. I don't give a fuck. I'll do whatever the fuck I want, right? Gotta understand, people at my age, once you hit 40, you don't give a fuck what anybody thinks, right? Life's already been accomplished. It's all gravy from here. Not to mention, everybody that I watch, everybody I enjoy, cusses. That's how we do. If little kids are gonna not watch my stream because I cuss, good. It's not a stream for kids, right? If some kind of uptight religious person is not gonna watch my stream because I cuss, good. By the way, this game is rated M. The characters cuss all the fucking time. The raiders insult you and cuss constantly. There's gore all over the place, right? So if someone is offended by me swearing, I don't know what they're doing here anyways, right? Go watch Minecraft. Something like that, right? Like, we're adults. We swear. We could also run some numbers, and I would be curious to see channels that are as new as mine, as small as mine, doing better on a stream than me, or better on shorts than me, right? I got tens of thousands of views last month. I'm not even trying yet, bro. Not even trying yet. Not even trying. Not even 5%. Half of my content is unlisted. Yeah, well, I mean, what do you do about the swearing in the game? That's my question to you. This game is full of swearing. If you don't like swearing, what do you do about the swearing in the game? You can't turn it off, right? Chief, I always liked you. You do your thing. Cappy, I don't like ICP. I'm not singing ICP. All right, we got to take a break. Let's go ahead and call it. And who knows? Who knows when we'll be back? What I like doing? Who plays a game with the audio and the captions off? What are you even doing at that point? So you want to shoot the enemies, right? You want their blood and their guts to go everywhere. You want to blow their limbs off. You want to decapitate them. But cussing is too much. God forbid they say the word fuck while you dismember them. Yeah, art. Art understands art. That's why art is named art, because art is not art's real name. Do you see what I'm saying? Listen, you're going to have to listen a little faster so I don't have to slow down and wait for you to catch up. You know what I mean? That's a 50-cent reference. Google it. You 100% should never compromise yourself if you are an artist, and I'm an artist, I'm a creative. You never should compromise yourself, never compromise your vision. Everybody who has ever accomplished anything in life will tell you that if people are understanding what you're doing when you're starting out, then you're not doing enough. You need to be doing something that not everybody is understanding, right? Not everybody should get it. And you need to be bold. And you need to get out there and get after it. And that's 100% my approach to my channel. You go back and look at the history of the stuff that I've done on my channel, and it is downright bizarre compared to what some other people are doing. But look at the numbers that I'm getting, right? 5,000 views on a short, 500 views on a video, 100 people in a live stream, and I'm not even trying yet. So Art is 100% correct. Julius, welcome to the chat. We are very glad to have you here. How you doing today? So you came in the middle of a little bit of a hot moment. It's all good. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day today, Julius. I don't know why I said Julian. I apologize. My coffee is not working very well. Julius Anderson, C6S. Nice name. I like it.
Word is, super mutants just hit the place. They're still trying to rebuild. Should be easy pickings.
If there's anything. How good is this sauce?
Ah, Chief, that explains it all, ma'am.
And I'd like to
Miss,
keep it that way. Here,
lady,
earn this.
preacher's
Anything else you
daughter.
find out?
Shank.
I get it
You'll
now.
be the first to know.
Yeah.
Huh. So you're the new overboss. I expect you and I are gonna have a lot to discuss in the future.
Hey, Julius, were you playing GTA 5 single player or online? I'm curious because I haven't been online there in a while. I'm curious about the state of it.
Don't mind me, boss. Just
I
keep
heard
it
they
in
have
mind.
some kind of new heist action
Coulter
going on
sure
over
left
there.
you
What's
a
going on
mess,
over there?
didn't he?
Single player. Okay, okay.
I'm sure Gage will send you my way soon enough.
Oh, we're not ready to do you then. All right.
Oh, hey, boss. Didn't see you there.
Another wonderful day in Nuka Town, USA.
Mason earned his place at the top. Don't forget that.
The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. I enjoy the single player over there.
Wish? Oh, it's you.
I think we're down to 90, what? 90-something days until GTA 6. I have been playing Grand Theft Auto since the 90s, since it was top-down view. I'm OG on GTA. Played them all. Thank you, Julius. I appreciate you very much.
It ain't easy. We all do our part. The disciples are crazy. The operators can't be trusted.
Boom! And that's how it's done.
Welcome back.
What?
You just missed the parade we threw in your
What did my
honor.
character just
Don't
say?
suppose you do things out of the kindness of your heart. So take this, and we'll call it even. Got another thing if you want it.
Art, I had a single mom who got married and they started their new family, and
Whatever I
I
can
wasn't
do to
really
In here, I thought I'd have to
a part of
soften it up
that.
more. Need someone removed from the food chain.
So
Sounds like it's time to put
I'm
bullets in
not really a
faces.
part of that.
Sign me up.
That's what I like to hear.
You a sheep or a wolf?
It's like the old
no one's sad about Coulter.
Bill Hicks bit, huh? He don't mean to. He ran over my head with the truck. It was an accident. All you can do is just carry on, you know? Put it all into all you spit, as Eminem would say, you know? You got to channel those feelings, channel it.
Don't screw this up.
Alright, I won't screw it up. Also, where are they? That's right, Chief, we all survived.
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas. Ain't been seen since. And it ain't smart to go asking about it.
Well, let's try to keep it about no deeper than that. Yeah, Noodle has the right idea. We all have, you know, real life, but we're going to stay a little bit surface level here on YouTube. Let's carry on north. Well, we just met each other, right? We just met each other a few minutes ago. So imagine if you're out on a date, right? You guys are old enough to date. Have you been on a date? I'm a bit of a ladies' man, so I will teach you about these things, okay? Now, if you're out on a date and you've been hanging out with someone you just met for about 20, 30 minutes, the deeper, darker parts of your past are probably not what you want to open with, unless you're just trying to get it out of the way up front. Right? You want to start with a little surface level. How do you do? What's shaking? What's the haps? I think I need to do the bottling plant off stream because it's just obnoxious, right? You've got the announcer talking the whole time. Mirelurks are running around. I don't think it's going to play very well. You might like it. Hey, Chief, I tend to bring that out of people, right? We're drawing it out like a salve, right? Like a salve. We're just going to draw it out. Right? We're gonna draw out the poison. It's like I'm sucking out the snake bite. But yeah, I mean, this is gonna happen, folks. It's gonna be Sunday morning Fallout, right? It's gonna be like church. Our hearts are gonna open up. The Lord's gonna come down. The clouds are gonna part, right? And our feelings are gonna come out. And sometimes those feelings can be big, you know, big tears, big tears. That's a Billboard reference, right? But hey, we just carry on. We just carry on. It's all, we're just humans here. We're just people, right? We're not so different. I could have been you. You could have been me. Whoa, did you see that? You see that car just fall out of the sky? Here I am trying to have a goddamn serious moment. And the Lord Jesus Christ, baby that he is, just drops this sedan straight out of the clouds. Oh no, it didn't fall. It was being driven by a legendary glowing cave. He's fucking... I had no ammo because my dumbass didn't go buy ammo after we ran the ambush kit. So this is going to be a short fight. No ammunition. Wait. Where did my... Save me, Gage. I'm about to die. Alright. Mello, I do like melee. I think I like the cutlass, the dagger the most. Need to go get some bullets. This is silly. Got no bullets. They call me Mellow Melee. The one with the blade, it just looks a little goofy to me. I mean, I get it, but with the saw blades on there, it's just like not very aerodynamic. It's not very sexy. You know, you start with this really phallic looking baseball bat, and then you put this big circles around the end of it. And it's just, it loses that sexy phallic shape.
Sure, I'm here to trade, but I'm not letting my guard down for a second.
Excuse me.
Well, well. It's the highest and mightiest himself. Well. How can I be of service, huh?
I'll take a look, sure.
You got it, boss.
Chrome Dome. That's right, Chief. It's just one man's waste is another man's soap.
Nice to see you know what side to take.
General supplies here. Come and stock up.
Wasteland's a dangerous place. I'm yourself.
Traders
Everyone
better
runs
than
out of ammo
slaves.
sooner or
Poor
later.
bastards.
So, what do you need?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You got it.
Yeah, I do like the baseball bats. I just put a different attachment on them, that's all. I need all the bullets. I've used all my bullets. You're correct, it does, but there's modifications even far and above that one. Yeah. Yeah, good point. All right. When I cross my hands over my chest like this, it's like I'm in the Power Rangers.
I'd bring my kids here someday, if not for all these raiders.
That's right. We just take the inspiration that we can. You know, Chief, one thing I'm really excited to do that with is the um, the flamethrower trap that Sean was using in the Mechanist Lair build, right? Where he let the flamethrower burn out and then it just smokes for forever. So I don't know who here will remember. Noodle, if you're here, you would remember, I think, maybe. A couple months ago, when I had that post where I made a robot workbench that looked like a robot, if you remember that one, anybody who's curious, it's in the post section of my channel from a couple months ago. It looks like a robot, right? Almost kind of like a dragon or something, like a big life-size face the size of a building. That flamethrower trap permanent smoke would be perfect to stick into the nostrils of that. And what I want to do, Noodle, thank you. What I want to do with that, Noodle, is I want to revisit that shape as a dragon instead of a robot, right? Right? Where you just have the nostrils smoking forever. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. I don't know where I'm going to do that, but...
Don't worry about me, I'll stay in line.
But yeah, that's a perfect example of like I'm totally gonna steal something. That's okay, Mello. I get it. I understand.
Stems, cams, and other sweet treats.
All right, we need to load up our weapons.
Get them while they last.
Oh, they loaded them for me. They don't usually do that. You can't get the flamethrower trap to work more than once.
Just here to pick
Can
up
you
some
explain what you
supplies,
mean?
boss.
So, like, you initially build it, right?
This place
And
really makes me want a
you
nuka-cola.
activate it, and thank you, Mella. So you initially build it, and you activate it, and it burns for a couple of seconds, right? And then it just smokes while it's still plugged in. I hear you, Mello. I'm not trying to be rude about it. I'm just trying to say that I'm too old to be told what to do by anybody younger than me. And I'm sure you can respect that at your age, whatever it is. You wouldn't take it from anybody younger than you either, would you? So, it's all
Raiders
good.
keep talking about bloodworms. I hope I never find out what those are.
But yeah,
Bad
Art,
for these trainers, having to wear the collars like that.
so then are you saying that you can't get the flames to shoot again? Or
Selling chems is...
how does that work? You know?
There's machines here that used to spray kids with Nuka-Cola. What was wrong with those people?
Need supplies? Got a little of everything here. Come take a look.
Bandito, if you like Enclave, you would like my Enclave Outpost. That's at Croup Manor? Yeah, Art, I was trying to figure out what you were saying was the problem. It's only gonna shoot flames for a couple seconds, and then you're gonna need to repair it. So you would just be in workshop mode and look at the flamethrower trap, highlight it, and the repair option will come up. And that's gonna take resources. So I'm not trying to figure out, or I am trying to figure out. Sorry, I'm not understanding what you are not able to do with it. If it's not putting out smoke, or if it's not putting out fire. Are you keeping it plugged in?
Nisha was right about you. To think I wanted to slit your throat.
Aw. Thank you.
3 rival gangs in one place and they're not killing each other?
Fair enough, Art. Fair enough.
I've never seen anything like
3 rival gangs in one place.
Alright, y'all. I've been saying for 30 minutes I gotta take a break.
Every need.
And we're still here.
Life's too short for bullshit. Gotta party like it's your last day. Every day.
Yeah, that makes sense, Noodle. Have you seen... You've all seen my my flamethrower vault door, garage door, trap entrance at the castle, right? That's also on my channel. Yeah, Cappy, that might have been a little too long. So if you get demonetized, does that mean you get turned into a demon? Contraptions are fun. Enjoy a good contraption here and there. So here's a hot tip for a new player. You got to talk to Preston Garvey all the time. So put him somewhere with a nice view. Right? What a view.
Don't test my patience.
Don't test my patience, bitch. Wanna run that back? Logic gates get into programming logic, right? Zor and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, this is my garage door, vault door, flamethrower, trapdoor. Look at that. So fancy. It's a little dark. Let's get our sleep on. Oh, thanks, Miller, but we haven't even looked at it yet. Let's open it. Right? Doors are for opening, right? I hear you, Art. I hear you. probably not very good. So, you know how this flamethrower trap works? Like this. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bid you good day. I need to go smoke things. I appreciate everybody dropping by the stream today. I appreciate everyone giving the stream a like. It helps so much. I appreciate the new subscribers. I appreciate all my friends out there that build and play and hang out. Keep an eye out on your YouTube homepages. You never know when I'll pop up with a live one. Art, I appreciate you coming by. Cappy, I appreciate you. Fire Chief, thank you. Mello, thank you. Noodle, thank you. Thank you all. The beautiful people, you deserve a wonderful day. I wish you the best. Looks like Cappy Chappy is going to take our #1 place here today. Good work, Cappy. Julius, if you're still there, we appreciate you. Hope you have a great day. All the lurkers out there, we appreciate you as well. Make sure you subscribe so you can catch us next time. You never know when we'll pop up. If you enjoy swearing, make sure you subscribe, because I will swear. If anybody has any questions, looking for any tips or advice, you can always drop a comment as well. We have Game Town tonight. That's right. We also have... What else do we have going on here today? We have Finding Mulder stream today. Yeah? Isn't that true? Somebody help me out here. Who else? Is anyone here publishing any videos today? Anything that you would like me to help promote for you? Right on. I'm going to go stand proudly in front of my door. Proudly I stand. Lazy Sunday. All right. You did a short? Okay, I'll check out your short. Yeah, no Premier Train as far as I know. Oh my God, I'm going to lose another settlement. Can you believe of it? I'll just take it back as the Raiders. Because the game has 37 settlements, and it's too much. Alright, we're out. Love you all. Great day. Bon voyage. Au revoir. Salut. Here, we'll get a list here. Adios. Auf Wiedersehen. Arrivederci. Zaijian. Sayonara. Annyeong. Namaste. Tambiat. Shalom. Kwaheri. Masalama. Wherever you may be, have a beautiful day.